Are you ready?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Let's go! Game number 1. Rick versus GunMan. Best of the Rest tournament. We are live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Who made that intro? OP Dis Dark Motions has made that intro for me like, I think 2 years ago. GunMan picking the map Arabian Oasis. Yeah, this, he's not active anymore, but oh my goodness, he was OP. He made that intro. He made a bunch of other videos for me as well, Johnny Trade. Alright, boys, best of the Rest tournament. Nah, this is not back yet. He's taking some time off. Tournament sponsored by Nightshade. As the drones come out, the red player, GunMan, spawning bottom right. Yellow player, Rick, top left. Let's see if the drones can get something here. 2 drones! And drone from... well, 2 miners, I mean. And the drone goes down from GunMan. Rick able to find... and drone this miner. Okay, Zed saying Rick has got better odds. So versus GunMan. Let's have a look at the predictions. How have you voted? I hope this will return soon, Dark Motions. I hope he will. 88% on GunMan, 12% on Rick are the predictions. Let's go. That's pretty decisive, and let's see what's gonna happen here in this best out of 9. First to 5. GunMan already on double War Factory. We know GunMan is a 2v2 player. I have not seen him. I have not seen him play 1v1s often. But he seems to have a build that's working for him. I thought maybe he went double War Factory too soon, but his eco is holding up. Luke Sandstorm. Triple War for Rick. Double War for GunMan still. Let's have a look at the miner count. 8 miners each. And here's the triple War for GunMan as well. Both of them on 6 rhinos. GunMan's gonna split off 3 tanks at the top. Rick is coming all in at the bottom. GunMan's gonna need some sentries indeed, and oh, he will hold. He will hold easily. He still has a split at the top. Rick does not see it yet. He's gonna send more reinforcements at the bottom. 3 tanks uncontested on the MCV. Oh, he was gonna get it. MCV snipe. MCV gets sold from Rick. Takes down the NG. Meanwhile, on the right side, oh, it's looking good for GunMan. GunMan out tanking as well. 13 tanks to 9. And he's on 4 War Factories at the moment. Rick with a split at the top, in the middle, and GunMan at the bottom. But GunMan has no father at the bottom. GunMan needs to get out of there at the bottom. He's going to lose that. Meanwhile, at the top, GunMan will hold. And how is it looking? Rick is on 4 War Factory. He's got miners at the top. He's got decent eco for a while, so he's not out of it yet. Goes in, straight through the middle. Oh, GunMan needs to target the tanks. GunMan needs fodder yesterday. And he needs a sentry to help hold. Oh, does Rick have an... oh, it's looking good for Rick. And now Rick needs to do some damage. Oh, the turns have tabled. The turns have tabled. 1 miner goes down. Oh, Rick fighting it out. But still, he does not get A second miner though, but he does not get this war effect. Third miner, targeting the eco from GunMan. Rick is out tanking 12 to 4. 2 HP, War Factory still not clicking it down. Elite comes out for Rick. A game that looked heavily in GunMan's favor will eventually go to Rick. GunMan is broke. Well played indeed, and this miner will go down as well. GunMan on 4 miners at the bottom. Yeah, he's on 4 War Factories, still broke, and GunMan calls GG. Rick taking game number 1. As we load up game number 2 of the best of the rest, last 32 players, boys. We are in the top right bracket. Rick versus GunMan. You see a faction change there. GunMan going as America. GunMan picking Coldest Peak this time. Best of the rest tournament, boys. Last 32 players. Let's go. On the right side, we have Rick sticking to Soviet Iraq, the yellow player spawning on the right side. Links and left side. I said links. Links is left in Dutch. Oh my goodness. Left side, we have GunMan, the red player, switching it up to America. Coldest Peak. With who did I have this discussion? Was it Snark? I believe Allied is a pretty... It's a okay pick for Coldest Peak. I mean, you don't have to go Soviet. There's a lot of NCV moves, but that would favor the Soviet player, but just... I don't know. I like Allied on this map. There's a Harrier out. I don't see a drone from Rick. I don't think there's a drone out from Rick. Allied good on Coldest Peak, says Zed. I think Allied is not that bad of a pick. No, I don't think so. GunMan with an MCV move top left. Harrier hits a flag, but GunMan loses the Harrier. He's got a Grizzly at the top. Where's this Grizzly going? 1v1 Rhino is not a good idea. Sentry out for Rick. Targeting a miner on Jams. Okay, GunMan targeting the tanks. But OP Rhinos will win it against the Grizzlies. There is a paradrop. Can he get the ref? The ref will be juicy. Ref, 1 HP goes down. And this miner goes AFK for some reason. Rick does not notice it yet. And Grizzlies versus Rhinos on top of a hill does not work out. Yeah, this miner goes AFK for some reason. So four working miners on ore for Rick. Okay, puts the miner back to work. And now GunMan out tanking by a whole lot. 8 Grizzlies to 3 Rhinos. 4. And a paradrop from GunMan. Let's have a look at GunMan's base. Still a 1 War Factory. Gonna target the ref again. Rhinos are there. GunMan getting value. Oh, pathing. Oh, Rick's pathing though. Getting unnecessarily damaged there. All of the miners will move to the... Oh, Rick moving all of his miners. What's going on? Rick will go broke. DTing the miners. He will lose the War Factory. GunMan. Huge advantage to GunMan now. Oh, no War Factory for Rick. Moving all of his miners. They're glitching now on the ref. What does Gunman have at the back of this? MCV. Move to the top for Gunman. New War Factory for Rick. And no... Oh, the flags are at the top. Goes for the barrack snipe. Does not get it. Split at the top on the MCV. 5 Grizzlies should get it. Gets it. And a split on the War Factory. Looking good for Gunman. Only a barracks left for Rick. Gunman should watch out though. There's still a lot of rhinos out. Barracks goes down. Where's the flag? There's 3 flags over here. Oh, 1 HP power, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if he gets it or not. Gunman should just watch out for this all-in push with the miners from Rick. Going after the miners is Gunman's got a para and back at home. Flags coming in. Elite flag. Yeah, Gunman is just gonna try and trade. Oh, the flags! Only 1 flag left. If Gunman can get this flag, Gunman will win only with Rockies. 3 buildings left. 2 buildings left from Rick at top right. Yeah, Rick.
Player defeated.
Rick is not gonna win. GG is called, and Gunman will tie up the series. Game number 3, Rick versus Gunman. This is Rick's map pick. This could be a very, very quick game, boys. We are on dry heat. Map pick by Rick. Gunman switches it back to Soviet Iraq. Does not want to use his veto. These are the last 32 players in the tournament. Best of the rest tournament, boys. Sponsored by Nightshade. Let's go. $165 in the prize pool for this one. Yellow player Rick will spawn at the top, and the red player Gunman at the bottom. This is the RA2 version of dry heat, so the oils are not pre-capped. Top left needs to mine the ore here pretty well in order to get a ref down here. Bottom right, it's easier to get a ref down the cliff. Marco with the raid, thanks a lot, bro. I hope you had a good time streaming. I think it was Tiberian Dawn, Red Alert 1, and Yours Revenge I saw last. Thank you. Welcome everybody. Game number 3 of the best out of 9. Last 32 players of the best of the rest tournament. Red Alert 2, boys. Let's go. A lot of miners out for Gunman. He's on 4 miners. Rick also on 4. Okay. Interesting. Rhinos are out for Gunman. Rick a tad behind. He's not going another miner, is he? There's nothing coming out of the War Factory yet. Is he going another miner? No. There's the Rhino. Meanwhile, Gunman is on double War Factory already. Triple War Factory for Gunman, while Rick just now puts down his second War Factory. Not sure why Rick is so behind, though. Yeah, I have no words. I don't know why. Gunman out tanking, but he does have the triple war advantage here. Targeting a miner. Out tanks by 4. And now the triple war comes out for Rick. Gunman goes an extra ref. Going through the middle. Double sentry. I like it from Rick. So Rick on the defensive. He cannot do anything offensive yet. Gunman is out tanking. Radar out for Gunman. He's teching up. Is Rick teching up, or is he going 4th War Factory? He's going barracks to build down this cliff. Battle Lab is out for Gunman. He is way ahead, boys. I think we'll have to look this one back and see where what happened to cause Rick to fall so far behind. GunMan does go broke, teching up. There it is, nuclear reactor out. GunMan should bring out the Iron Curtain out soon. Rick will go a ref, I think, next. Targeting the rhinos is GunMan. He's gonna push up the cliff. He is out tanking. He should have this one. Surely. There are 2 dogs, but it's not gonna be enough. Iron Curtain comes out for GunMan. GunMan will win this tank fight. I see, and still heavily out tanking is GunMan. Oof, oof, oof. What can Rick do here, boys? He's on 6 miners. He's 1 miner ahead on GunMan. GunMan's eco is struggling a bit. Bringing out a Kirov as well. I see with the Kirov combo coming up next. Rick with 6 tanks on the right side. No splits going on anywhere.
Kirov reporting.
And a second Kirov. Rick pushes in. Rick able to get some. Oh. Kirov AFK in the middle. Iron Curtain is ready for GunMan. Kirov, I think it got 2 sentries. That was it. Still, GunMan's gonna send 3 tanks to the main base of Rick. Oh, GunMan is on it, boys. Clicking down the tanks. Clicking down the flags. He sees the 3 tanks back in the middle. There are no flags. The Kirov will arrive tomorrow, but Rick has some time to build flags. There it is. Flags are out. Oh. 3 flags out for Rick. 4 flags. 5 flags. Will the Kirov get a war factory? Looks like it. Forces a cell. Does not get a second. GunMan again out tanking. GunMan able to control 3 different control groups, boys. And takes the win on dry heat. Well played by GunMan there. Rick versus GunMan. Game number 4. Let's go. Farfanoid in the house. GunMan switching it back to America. He keeps switching. Keeps switching his faction. Rick picked Equinox. Best of the rest tournament, boys. Last 32 players. This tournament sponsored by Nightshade. Let's go. Bottom right, GunMan. The red player. Going for America this time. Top left, we have Rick moving MCV real early. You can do that versus allied player. You can move MCV. Has anybody tried moving MCV all the way over here? Could you do that as Soviet? Just push, come all the way over here, just like on Speed Demon, right? GunMan early AFC out. By the way, 1 oil each on Equinox for the players. GunMan switching over to Grizzlies real early. Oh, the drone goes down. Those Grizzlies were missing. Targeting a miner on gems is GunMan. Drone gets in. Flag cannon indeed over here in the middle. Rick kind of out-tanked early on, went heavily on the miners, and now MCV gets sold. Oh, Rick! Oh, wow! Gunman with the pressure, denying Rick everything in the middle. Oh my goodness. Power plant goes down as well. Rick on one power plant, double war factory, 4 miners on ore. Oh. Gunman just absolutely punishes every extra miner you go. Engagement here in the middle. Rick has the father and the OP rhinos. Gunman has the dogs. Different kind of fodder. And the grizzlies. He's got the numbers. He is out tanking, right? He is. 12 grizzlies to 9 rhinos. Gunman still has his MCV. He can still bring out pillboxes. The pressure is real though from Rick. 2 pillboxes will help hold. No, Gunman has not played Sander yet. It's Sander versus Angie first. I will show the brackets at the end of the series. Gunman's gonna push on. 5 buildings for Rick. Rick cannot trade here. Oh, the drones are waypointed. Oh, the drones are just not getting their targets. 3 buildings left. MCV gets sold, I think. 2 buildings left. Can Rick hold? Last building. Repairs it. Can he hold? 1 HP. And Rick goes down. Oof. It's 3-1 to Gunman. Game 5 in this best out of 9 while chat goes at each other. I love it. Let's go. Steve with another 100 biddies. Let's go. Gunman switches it back to Iraq. It's going to be So versus So. Tour of Egypt. Red Alert 2. Map pick by Rick. Last 32 in this tournament, boys. Let's go. Top left, Gunman, the red player. Bottom right, we have Rick, the yellow player. Let's have a look at the predictions. Let's go. Predictions for this series: 86% on Gunman, 14% on Rick. Rick started off well, taking the first game. Gunman on a 3-game winning streak. How many miners will the boys go? Oh, the drone from Gunman fails. Both going 1. Gunman stretching with the service depot. He will get a really good ref here on the gems. Rick will put his second ref on ore. Ooh, 2 miners from Gunman. Can Rick punish Gunman for going greedy? Going an extra miner from the war factory there. Connie's incoming. Marco rooting Gunman on the build here. Yeah, beautiful stretch here. But going an extra miner. Is that the way to go? I like the build, but going an extra miner though. 1 tank gets droned. Can the tank make it back to the service depot? It will. Tanks versus tanks. A lot of Connie's not looking good for Gunman. He went double war. He should have gone a radar maybe. Connie's doing work. Rick is still out tanking. Looking good for Rick. GG is gold. And it's 3-2. Path is here. Let's go. Jalad is here. Big fish and chip believer. As we splash into game number 6, this is GunMan's pick, I think. I'm not sure, boys. Is it? I do not remember. Is it GunMan's map pick? Is it? Oh, you know what, boys? Let's look at the stream. Oh, map pick by GunMan. There it is. Caverns of Siberia. Oh, thank God we got this stream up, boys. Let's go. Top left, we have Rick, the yellow player. Bottom right, we have GunMan, the red player. Oh, what would I have done, boys? I would have never come up with who picked the map. GunMan again, switching it up to America, boys. Rick should rush, says Steve. Kapsel of Freak on the Hospital. There we go. Bottom right sucks, says Steve. Saucing, no rush. Well, Rick is on 4 minor, switching over to Rhinos. GunMan is 1 minor up. He's on 5. Is he going another minor? Looks like it. Yeah, another minor for GunMan. So he will keep that 1 minor advantage here. Rhinos are in his base. OP dogs for Rick. Oh, minor. Really? It went all the way to the bottom. Okay. And a parrot to help defend just in time. GunMan looking to defend him. And GunMan will hold. Rick unable to get anything of value. 1 minor on 2 HP there. Meanwhile, Rick does move his MCV. Still on 1 War Factory. 5 minors. And he needs a flag track. There it is. Yep. Needs a flag track. MCV move from GunMan. Double War Factory for the Allied player. Still no double War Factory for the Soviet player. That's something you don't see very often, boys. That there is more production for the Allied player than for the Soviet. I don't think Rick wants this fight. Para on the cliff. I like it. Oh, Rick might lose both of his flags. Oh. Yeah? Do you think, Marco? Is he gonna reach it? Oh, pathing for GunMan. Can he reach? Doesn't seem like that. Oh my goodness, MCV exposed. MCV gets sold. Drones. Can GunMan get anything else? A War Factory, maybe. Anything else? Drones doing work, helping to hold. Meanwhile, here comes Rick at the bottom. Battle Lab goes down. Targeting. What is Rick targeting? No flag. Rockies are able to hold, I think. Oh. Oh. He just didn't click the ref. Nah, the para is just chilling. Not looking good for Rick. On 1 War Factory. Double War Factory still for GunMan. Chasing down the last Rhino. A lot of drones though for Rick. get one grizzly. Oh! Marco, you were right! What the fuck? Marco, you were right! Oh, the para target the Oref and got it! What the fuck? Oh, shit! Marco was right, boys. I should have never doubted him. Let's go. Well, the para should be able to get this sentry as well. Let's go, bottom left. What range from that cliff? Oh my god, it's Marsh. Let's go. While Rick goes in. No anti. Oh, the anti-air's in the back. Not enough. Not enough. Grizz is in the back. Take care of the flags.
Player defeated.
And it's gonna be match point. It's 4-2 for GunMan. Game number 7, and GunMan is on match point. The path more traveled by Desmond and Jalad. Map pick by Rick. To the right, we have GunMan, the red player. On the left side, we have Rick. Rick getting all of his tech already. GunMan now getting his airport, so he will be... Just have a second late there. War factories are out. Beautiful map indeed. Beautiful map. Soph versus Soph. No France here. No Frenchie here. Rick gets some minor drone at the top. GunMan's gonna be annoying bottom left. He is gonna save his miner top right, but forces Rick to go top left. Again, Rick going heavy on the miners. Rick is broke. He does not lose a miner yet. GunMan unable to get value. Can Rick hold? He needs... Oh! Oh, Rick going broke. He's not mining efficiently. Moving all of his miners to the top. Now, para on the oil. Second war, though, for Rick. Para gets the oil, and now you're gonna long distance these gems. GunMan still on a single war factory, bringing up the miner count to 3. Rick could recover here. He is ahead by 2 miners and a war factory. Rick should not panic. He's not losing. He's not losing. He's just 1 oil down. Notices 2 Connies on the oil. Rick should not panic. Here comes GunMan on the war factories. Oh, a doggy getting value. Super dog. Yeah, Rick should not panic. There is a split from GunMan at the top. There's a second war as well for GunMan. Getting the gems now is Rick. Can he go third war factory? He is on 6 miners. I think he should be able to go. He should be able to go third war factory soon. Or do you tech up? GunMan is stacking up. Radar out for GunMan after the second war. Rick, I don't see anything coming out. Not a radar, not a third war. Oh, free miner for Rick. Oh, the drones though. Base trade. Is the base trade the way to go? Drones back at home. Drones get some value. Targeting warp. Oh. Oh. All the war factories go down in a second. Isn't looking good for Rick. Oh, I do not know. Rick has the numbers. 2 rhinos remain in Rick's base. Rick should win it. OP hold, says GunMan. And Rick's gonna take it. Rick's gonna take this one. Rick preoccupied with these 3 rhinos. Miners getting rhino kills. And rhino, the miners are gonna go in to kill the desolators. New war factory has been built top right, but still. MCV cell, drone getting value. This should end it.
Player defeated.
And GunMan goes down, it's 4-3. Here we go. GunMan switches it back to America. GunMan picked Tiger Bay. Well, actually, he picked Snow Valley first. It was vetoed by Rick. Last 32 players in this tournament, boys. Let's go. GunMan is still on match point. 4-3 the score. First to 5 to advance to the last 16. This tournament sponsored by Nightshade. So Rick at the bottom, the yellow player, and we have GunMan, the allied player, at the top, the red player right here. Tiger Bay by Distant Q, double para indeed for the red player. Gets the airport and the para from the AFC. Rick switching it up to rhinos after 3 miners. GunMan after 2 miners already on Grizzly. Nope, third one on gems over here. Ref bottom right as well, so Rick is 1 miner ahead. Oh, this sentry though. I'm not sure if this sentry should have been put here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Oh, engagement from Rick, not the best. Oh, not the best engagement. Double sentries though. And the para comes in. This expansion will go down. Airport being targeted. Para or the power plant being targeted as well. So the expansion will go down. Meanwhile, Rockies will continue. Bottom right towards the ref. No splits from Rick, I think. No, nothing going on. It's all the way over here. This is it. A lot of Grizzlies bottom right. Gets a minor probably. Yeah, minor kill. The Rockies will finish off the ref. Does not get the second minor though. Does not get the ref. Para almost takes care of. Oh, there's still a Connie. What else is going on? Not much. Yep, Rockies go back to kill the ref on the left side. And oh, the Rhino, the bad thing. The bad thing. Oh, chip that. Oh, there's still so many Barras. Oof, oof, oof. Barras getting that value. Oh, and the Rockies. Oh my goodness. Rockies getting ton of value as well. Rockies will finally go down. Will they? One survives. Drones get nothing. Double War Factory for Rick. He's 4 miners all on ore. Triple War Factory. This is not gonna look good. 4 miners on 3 wars. Rev then sell. I don't know. 3 wars is too much. GunMan is on 3 wars. 5 miners, but he's still got gems. He's taking gems still. What's the idea here, Rick? GunMan coming from the left side. GunMan says no. I don't know why. I don't see it. GunMan hates drones. Ton of Grizzlies here. 32 in total. Rick, where's the ref? Yes, switching over to drones is GunMan. He does have the battle lab out, so he's probably building the Mirages indeed. Rick targeting the Mirages. 31 Grizzlies. Still no ref, and now Rick goes broke. Rick is dead broke. Still no ref. Rick says, I don't know the map. It's all over, boys. This is all Rick's got. And drones. No, it's not gonna be enough. Rick is that broke. Still no ref here. And now the miner's gonna be targeted. I have to do something, says Rick. Sells MCV. No ref for Rick. Miners go AFK. GG's is gold. And GunMan will progress, will advance to the last 16. GG's. Good try from Rick. But GunMan will take it. 5-3 the final score. Well played, boys. Predictions have been paid by OP Mod Z. Thank you. Let's have a quick look at the predictions. Who is next? Let's have a look. Predictions first, boys. Let's see. And then we'll have a look at the brackets. 86% on GunMan, 14% on Rick. Well done, Twitch chat. You knew it. You knew it. Let's see. Let's see. Let me put up the bracket so we can update the score. Let's go back to the lobby.